Yo, what's up, everybody? So today I am getting ready to do an interview with my home station, my family, right here. That's right, WJBF News Channel 6. As we're getting ready for the premiere, yes, it's happening. The DCP works. It's running smoothly. We're good to go. Praise the Lord. Like, whew, all the stress that was on me is finally off, so I'm so happy about that. But yeah, I'm getting ready to do an interview with Kim Vickers. She's the morning reporter for Good Morning Augusta at WJBF News Channel 6. And they're going to talk to me about the premiere, about the movie and everything. So I'm so excited. I'm just grateful to have a work family that truly supports me and supports my endeavors. So shout out to you, WJBF News Channel 6. I really appreciate you guys so much. I'm really excited about this interview. And I'm looking forward to seeing what we're going to talk about. So here we go. Let me sit down. So we're good to go now.
You're good, we're rolling. Okay.
Yeah,
So what I'll have you do is, you don't have to say spell your first and last name, but just let me know what title you want on Supers.
Okay. Damn, y'all ask me all the time. I can't. I'm
If I
like,
just put filmmaker to start with, but I can change it to whatever you want.
nah, filmmaker's fine. That's cool.
Okay. All right. So start out by kind of giving us a little bit of background on you. You know, you've been doing this for 20 years in some form or another in entertainment, not just films, but the stage as well. So, you know, how did you get into it, and how did it become a passion of yours?
Well, I started, actually I've been writing since I was a kid. I've always loved writing. My aunt, Carla, she's a writer, and, I used to, kind of be in the room with her, like, just watching her write, so I would pick it up. But I've always loved telling stories. For people who know me, I love Power Rangers, and so when I was a kid, we used to play Power Rangers, and I used to go and, like, write what we did. So writing has always been a passion of mine. I got into production. I went to Davidson Fine Arts School here in Augusta under Michael Hennessy, and I learned how to do the beginning stages of audio video production. And I went to Georgia State University, majored in film and video, and it's just always been a part of my life. I was diagnosed with cancer at the age of 16. I remember Mission Out, celebrate 20 years this year. And so Vickers Productions was born through my battle with cancer. God gave me the vision to start Vickers Productions, and I started off on the stage. Got into doing web series first, my first series, College Days, when I was at Georgia State, and then from there, got into film. So it's always been a part of my life, just being creative and writing and producing and just creating stories.
Sure. So this is your 10th feature film.
Yes.
Just in the last couple of years, from what I can gather, your first one was released in 2020. So 2 years later, you're on your 10th. That is amazing. And it's a Christmas movie. So tell me about how you came up with the idea for this movie and why a Christmas movie.
Well, actually, how I got started actually making holiday films was one of the films I wrote was called. It was a different title, and the distribution company was like, "Hey, would you be interested in turning the film that you submit into something Christmas?" And I was like, "Sure." Just change a few elements, make it like a Christmas holiday setting, and then the movie was different. That's where Reindeer Games came, and that came out in 2020. So from there, it's just something I'm just like, okay, I think I'll just create, I guess, a holiday or Christmas movie every year. Last year we did A Very Merry New Year, which focused on Christmas and also the New Year, because you don't really see a lot of New Year's movies. So this year, I did the film For the Love of Christmas, and I wanted to do something fun about love. Of course, I'm a dramatic guy. I love drama and creating different scenarios of everything, so I just kind of mix it. It's like a dramedy. And For the Love of Christmas is about a guy who is a teacher. He's passionate about teaching. but he's also passionate about writing, and he's kind of at a crossroads as far as what he wants to do with his career. But he's in love with this woman, and she really wants to get married. She wants to get married by Christmas. So he's kind of having to stress out about his job and his relationship and all the other elements that come into play before he has to decide make a big decision before Christmas. So that's the theme of the movie.
Sure. So speaking of actors, and you also said that you were a huge fan of Power Rangers. You have a Power Ranger in your movie. I cannot pronounce her last name. I do remember her because I saw the picture, and I used to watch Power Rangers some when I was younger as well. Is it Burrise? Burrise. I figured it was one or the other. Okay, so Nakia Burrise, who played Tanya in 2 different series of Power Rangers, the Yellow Ranger, is a guest star in your movie. How did that happen? What was that like to work with her?
Well, working with Nakia Burrise was a dream come true for me. Again, I'm a big Power Rangers fan, and so I've never in my wildest dreams thought I would be actually working with a Power Ranger. Like, it was just surreal for me, because it's like the kid in me was like really excited, and I had to stay professional, like, okay, come be a director, don't be a kid. So when he comes here, I'm having to stand up there shot with him.
Okay.
Doing all that.
Okay.
And I just don't want to see it.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. So she says, come in. Come in, boom. Come nervous, come in, boom, boom, boom. And then, yeah.
Michelle Williams. It's nice to officially meet you.
Yeah.
So sorry to call you when I
It's okay. It just so happens to also be my wedding day.
Oh!
I mean, technically it doesn't happen until tonight, so wedding night. Anyway, it's all good. I just appreciate the opportunity to sit down and meet you.
Good. Now come. Let's discuss your future.
Yeah, we'll get that. That's a faraway shot. Yes. Awesome sauce. All right. Let's go ahead and knock this out. How I met Nakia was actually through my friend, Chantel Wheeler. Chantel was in one of her in Nakia's web series. And so that connection was made through her. We went to the Power Ranger convention in Atlanta, and Chantel made the introduction. And then I have a magazine called VPN Mag, and I wanted Nakia to be on the cover, wanted to interview her, and she was gracious. She graciously accepted. And from there, we just kind of just developed a relationship, a friendship. And I did some work for her as far as for her convention. I interviewed her for WJBF, and it was just, again, we just developed a great working relationship, a great friendship. I had this movie, and originally I just wanted her to do like a FaceTime. I was like, hey, would you be interested in doing a FaceTime, and we can kind of paste you in? She said, I can do you one better. I'll be in Atlanta at this certain time. If you want to do it in person, that'd be great. And I screamed, like, well, I screamed on the inside. So, and I said, sure. So we made it. I made the script now. Originally it was on FaceTime, but I changed it to where the character, Donald's character, would be talking to her in person. So we met in Atlanta. We shot the scene. It was amazing. She was great. She's so personable. She was so, like, she was looking for, like, what do you want me to do? Like, you know how sometimes you meet people, mainstream people, and they're kind of like diva-ish a little bit. She's nothing like that at all. She was really open for direction, open for critique, and it was just so great. And she made everybody on set feel so comfortable. It was just great to work with her. And again, she made my heart happy. I don't know if she's aware of this, but she really, like, the kid in me was like really excited to be able to work with her. So it was a dream come true for sure.
All right, so I just completed my interview with Kim here at WJBF News Channel 6. It was great. She was very engaged with what we got going on with the movie For the Love of Christmas. I'm really excited about, I'm really excited now. Like before, I know people have been asking me here at work, and people have been asking me, you know, people I run into, they're like, how are you feeling about the premiere? How are you feeling? And I can finally say that I'm excited about it now because, like I'm not stressed. Like I was stressed before, like super stressed, like stressed to the point where I was just like, you know what? I'm over it. I'm done. I'm canceling this whole thing. My homeboy Pelham Burtz called me this morning, and he said God told him to call me, and he spoke some encouraging truths to my life, which I needed, and I really appreciate that. You know, I really appreciate it, and I needed it. It was something I really needed. So, you know, like I said, when God puts people on your heart, it's very important that you are obedient to that, obedient to Him, and obedient to the Spirit, and you follow through, because you just never know what that person's going through and what they need at that moment. I definitely needed those encouraging words, and I needed that confirmation this morning. So Pelham, I thank you. I appreciate you fitting me up. Kim, Will, thank y'all so much for the interview today. Thank you to my WJBF family for always supporting me. And I'm excited, looking forward to this premiere. And we'll see how everything goes. All right? Yeah.
Let's fix that.
Let's fix it indeed.
He's like, what? What's the problem?
What's no problem?
Okay, all right. We're gonna start from you're sitting, and down you're gonna cross.
Okay.
So we already said come in. So we already did that.
So it's when I officially meet him.
Yes. All righty. Recording and action.
Rashad Williams, nice to officially meet you. So sorry to call you in on Christmas Eve.
It's okay. It just so happens to be my wedding day.
Oh,
I mean, technically, it doesn't start until tonight. So wedding night. Anyway, it's all good. I'm just grateful for the opportunity to sit down with you.
good. Now come, let's discuss your future.
Cut. I'll just get one more clean one.